Hello everyone and welcome to Action RPG. I'm your host Aaron, and for today's video we're headed to the world of Last Epoch. If you can't tell, I am more excited right now than normal. The time has come, we are officially in Druid Week. Every single day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 11th Hour Games is going to be dropping some information about all the updates we are getting for the Druid class. And what do we have today? The Werebear form, which for the most part, I know everyone has their opinions. It is the current fan favorite. I know there's some hardcore Spriggan fans out there, not trying to discredit you, but the form that you get for picking Druid is the Werebear. And we're going to jump right into this and see what is going on, because they did give us a lot of information. Okay. First couple paragraphs basically just tell us the Druid is changing. Yeah, we know that already. Here is something very interesting. New resource, Rage. So prior you had to manage mana. You no longer have to do that. There is a new resource for Druid, Rage. We're moving away from mana-based resource for all Druid transforms. Previously, to maximize time for your form, you have to avoid using your heavier abilities in resulting in a one-dimensional gameplay where you mostly spammed low-cost abilities. That is true. Instead, all Druid transformations will now use a new resource called Rage. Rage will be restored to full when you enter a form and then will drain slowly over time. Skills themselves will have little to no rage cost by default, so it won't feel punishing to utilize your whole set of abilities while transformed. And they are spot on. And that's what I love about 11th Hour Games. They understand the problem. They see the problem. They talk to the community. They play the game. They fix the problem. Literally, you always tried to stay in your form because you didn't want to deal with bouncing back and forth because you were so much weaker when you were in your human form. Well, now you're going to be able to keep in your form the entire run by using Rage instead of mana. There'll be many ways to recover Rage, so you have a lot of build options if you want to stay in one form for a long duration. Reaching the point where you can stay in one form indefinitely should be much easier than before, and there'll be many ways to achieve it. And then we've got some examples here. Okay, good, my face isn't covering it. You regain Rage on kill when you hit a rare boss or enemy. Frenzied Strikes, you regain Rage if you hit at least one enemy with Swipe. In Rage, you regain Rage, Tongue Twister, and health with Roar per enemy's hit up to a maximum number of enemies. So basically what they're giving you the example, multiple nodes that is going to leech Rage back to you. Now my question is does it slowly go down your Rage and then like picks up speed, or does it go down the same rate over time? Right? Because if it goes down the same rate, it'll be really easy to keep it full. But if it like exponentially leaves you quicker, at some point you're going to go out of form. Maybe they already answered it. The new Werebear visuals. So these were their 6 concepts. I don't know, kind of looking at them, and I like this one. I mean, they're all obviously really good and way better than what we had. But they said heavy. Oh, this is Hulk. They labeled this Hulk. Maybe that's why I like it. But they said top heavy is where they landed on. Everybody unanimously voted. This is what we're getting, top heavy. And then you've actually got this. I've covered this in dev chat before because this was leaked previously. Next came the design of our new ferocious model. Below you will find some upgraded versions of our Werebear, complete with new textures, materials, including bone, claw, and fur, and war paint. So here you go. And then the in-game model. Rawr. I've already covered this during the last dev chat. It's already up there. Werebear skills. Okay, now this is what excites me the most. All right? Well, I'm sorry. Being able to stay in form is very exciting. Okay? Not having to deal with mana, very exciting. It means the affix of mana you will not need on any of your gear. No mana resource. Werebear skills, okay? This doesn't really matter. All right, Swipe. Swipe is one of the most successful elements of the previous Werebear form. Agreed. The ability to use the existing Swipe skill tree to augment your Werebear's ability was really great to let you create a stronger build, blah, blah, blah. You're going to be able to use the Swipe tree still on your Werebear. okay? And it just shows you the example. And that hasn't changed because you already had that. All right, swipe stays. War cry. Yes. We replaced the old Werebear roar with war cry because it felt extremely thematic and fitting. This also reduces the redundancy within the Primalist skills as a whole. We were then able to apply a reshuffle of the skill unlocks, allowing Warcry to be unlocked in the base Primalist instead of the Beastmaster. Now, if players choose to specialize in Warcry, they will gain the full effects in their ferocious Werebear form. Dude, right there. If it was just hard stop, right there, the Werebear form is awesome. You can stay in the form, you can use the swipe skill tree, and now you can use the Warcry skill tree, which is going to be in base Primalist. Whoa. Okay. Maul. Now we're going to get to the 2 new skills. Maul is a new skill for Werebear replacing Ravage. Ravage had 2 issues that we wanted to resolve. Firstly, it didn't feel distinct enough from Swipe to use, given its similar status as a low AoE melee attack. Agreed. And it was difficult to balance it to compete with Swipe. Agreed, because Swipe is so good. When the latter had its own entire tree. Secondly, the new Werebear model has different proportions with much larger arms and less prominent head. A bite animation like Ravage no longer made sense with the new model. They're always thinking. We still wanted to include a heavier melee attack with a cooldown in Werebear form to provide a way of mix-up melee gameplay so that it's not always just swipe, swipe, swipe. To reinforce a distinct use case of this melee attack, we decided to give it a medium to large area of effect and gave it more damage. We added movement to it to make it feel very different as an attack and help enough weight to impact the animation. With all these changes, the old name Ravage is no longer fit so well, so we changed it to Maul, right? And it's kind of like it reminds me of a small earthquake, right? Like that's what it looks like to me. You leap, you hit, small AoE around. And whenever I'm building a build, you always need something for single target and you need something to kill trash packs. Now, I don't know if this is going to be good for single target, but I like knowing that we're going to have something that deals more damage and it has a cooldown. It means you could probably beef it up so we can get some big numbers at the training dummy. We will have to wait and see. Maul. Last but not least, yes, is Rampage. Rampage. Every good brawler would really love a way to get around the battlefield quickly, especially in an ARPG. While the Werebear's charge provided this option, it also worked mechanically. It was not ideal for the charging Werebear to be moving so fast. It was also basically the same as lunge. Exactly. It was literally lunge. That's what it used to be, which we weren't super enthusiastic about. So we took some of the other themes and ideas we wanted to portray to come up with a new movement skill that is unique and fun. Having a wild Rampage feels very thematic. Mechanically, you don't move super quickly, but you damage all the units along your way, and you could slightly adjust your trajectory while moving. Okay. Hard stop again. I am the most excited about 0.8.4 because I want to make a new Werebear build, okay? I love Swipe. I love Warcry. I'm excited to try Maul. And my favorite movement skill in the game is Shield Rush, where you can just literally run for as long as you want. You don't even need an enemy. And it just, you hit everything on your way. That is what this is. Look at the video. It's running and it's just hitting all enemies, and then it finally stops at the wall. Now, it's not as fast. Still really cool. I like it. I really like it. Very excited with the changes. Okay. We're almost done. Well, we're almost there. New Werebear skill tree. One of the strengths of the Druid fantasy comes from its ability to adapt to danger through transformation. In our previous version of the Werebear, this transformation also came with a fair amount of restrictions. Once transformed, you lost access to previous skills on your bar that you chose to specialize in. Our new Werebear design solves this problem by introducing several options to you to tie into previous specialization skills and utilize them while transformed. As a result, the Werebear arsenal feels deeper and more diverse than ever before. Here are just a few examples of these nodes, as well as some other powerful ones. Are you guys ready for this? This is where now we're just in another level. Look at this. You can use Maelstrom with Swipe or Maul. You can use the Fury Leap tree now applies to Maul. Okay. Stop again. You can use Swipe tree. Doesn't change. You now have access to Warcry, and Maul now uses Leap. So you can recharge it. You can give yourself a global damage increase. If you decide to take, wolves, they'll leap with you. It now uses Leap. And then we're not done. Okay. Wild command. When you use Maul and hit at least one enemy, your minions deal increased damage. So now you have a way to make your minions stronger. Bringer of the Storms. You can turn your Rampage and Maul into lightning. Look at this. Lightning. You cast Storm Lightning a number of times each second while rampaging. Unbelievable. Thank you for checking out the sneak peek of the changes for the Druid. Yeah. So we have Werebear form today, Entangling Roots tomorrow, Spriggan form on Wednesday, new form teaser on Thursday, and then the overhaul of the new form on Friday. Whoa. There's actually a lot of stuff you can do with lightning. Fury Leap, you can turn to lightning. It has a way to do it. Obviously, you can use lightning with Rampage Swipe. There's lots of stuff you can do with lightning with normal Primalists. So it's kind of interesting that you could turn your Werebear into a lightning spellcaster as well. But that is the update. Lots of great information. I know we're getting a ton for 084. This is the most exciting in my opinion. But of course, I want to know your opinion. We now know the skills. We've already had the visuals. We've got some teases about other skills we can use. Fury Leap, Maelstrom, Lightning Blast. But I need to know your opinion. Is it Aaron? It's going to feel the exact same. Who cares? Are you just as excited as me? Let me know in the comment section below. I'm sure you've heard by now that I have officially started a Twitch, streaming on Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, having so much fun with the Action RPG community. We do a giveaway every single stream. We play lots of Last Epoch. We make build guides together. I am there to answer questions. First link in the description below if you'd like to go there and support. As always, it is a great time, and I appreciate it. If you haven't had a chance to join the official Action RPG Discord, please do so. We're now over 1,200 members. Great conversations every day. The idea is to create a gaming community that could jump from game to game together, so you never start the server alone. Link for that Discord is also in the description. I hope you all enjoyed, I guess, the first of 5 news videos that are coming on the Druid class. Hopefully you're entertained or at least learned something. Aaron, out.